Good morning, possums. This is Gypsy Maggie Rose bringing you your daily readings. We've missed a few days, but we'll catch up. Okay, had a fantastic, brilliant full moon energy last night, and I'm still a little bit energy hangover, if anybody has experienced that. Okay, let's have a look at our Capricorns. Our Capricorns are about moving forward in your own strengths today, darling. They're about being strong in who you are, what you are, where you want to go. But it's also about literally putting your hand in the lion's mouth. If you want something, then get out there, make it happen, simply go for it. It really is about, putting your hand out and going, this is what I want. Can you just do it already? So it's like, this is time for go for it, darling. But it's a time to understand your own strength. Sometimes in understanding your own strength, you can be a little more gentle with others. Capricorns tend to be a lot stronger than they think. Aquarians, oh my goodness, Aquarius is still being Aquarius. Will I do it? Won't I do it? Will this balance? Won't this balance? This is a bit of a juggling act that's happening around you right now, darlings. But it's also a time when you've got to look at your deep courage. There's a lot of emotional situations around you, but it's really, do you have the courage to make the decisions and the choices that are absolutely necessary? That's what they're telling you right now. It's about digging deep and finding the courage and the strength that is inside. Sometimes we don't give ourselves enough pats on the back, or we take for granted, yeah, I'm just plain normal. Yeah, well, there's a lot of courage deep down there, darling, and you're going to need it right now. Pisceans? Well, Pisceans, let the world take charge of its own self. This is about you releasing control and releasing guidance on some situation. There are two directions a situation can go around you. However, it needs to take its own path. This could be, and I'm feeling like a two-people situation. There's two separate situations here, or two separate people. You have to let go of control, because there are outside influence and other things around this, and it really needs its own space and its own time to come through in. Otherwise you're going to do yourself some untold damage, hon, and you're stressing yourself when it's not your stuff. For now, step back. Okay, our Aries are yet again coming on strength. Now the strength is coming up in a different manner for Aries. This is a gentle strength, and sometimes it's the strength to admit, yeah, I'll bug it up. That takes a lot of strength and a lot of courage. This is about having a look at what's happened in your life, having a look at your decisions, having a look at your choices and going, yeah, maybe they were not so great, or maybe that was not what I needed to do to make that come through at that time. However, I can now move forward, and I can, the great thing about choice is you can change it second by second. So this is about realigning. Okay, if you bug it up a few times and you have to go say sorry, so what? You can do it. Okay? Taurus. We're coming up with a lot of the same cards today, and this happens when there's very much the same energies around. We're in a very powerful, strong, full moon, blue moon energy level at the moment. So Taurus, this is about being steady. For Taurus, it's about staying strong, staying steady. It's like no sudden leaps forward. Okay, what you're looking for may not be coming through right now, but it is there, and it's not that far away. It's like staying calm, staying steady, being ready. It's about being prepared. It's like that old Boy Scout thing you're at now. Be prepared, be ready to move. But until things happen, there's nothing you can do, so don't stress yourself. It's going to be fine. Gemini. Okay, Gemini's about steady, up the ladder, one step at a time, building on, building on, building on. It's about growth, it's about new opportunities, it's about new directions. Okay, Gemini, there are baby steps right now, so there are things being offered and you go, but I want the big one. Well, okay, you can get to the top, but you got to go step by step. So it's like take advantage of every little bit of new thing that's offered to you right now and basically go for it, darling. Because every little success is going to build on the big. Cancerians, oh my goodness, Cancerians, do you have to take on everybody's battles? Sometimes it takes courage to step back and go, well, fight your own battles, sort your own stuff out. And I feel this is what you need to do right now. It's like you're battling, you're pushing crap uphill, darling, in some situations. So it's time to just back off, let everybody else fight their own battles, go step by step. But it's about grabbing with both hands the courage to change what you can. It takes an awful lot of courage to stand in the face of everybody else and go, I can do this. So it's about being yourself and doing what you need for yourself. That's my phone, but we'll very happily ignore it, or I'll gently tip it onto silent. Okay. The Leos. Bless your heart, Leos. It's about family and about celebration and about bringing it together. But it's about choices too. It's about what is the celebration that you want. What is the family connection that you want? Where do you want this to go? It's about making choices one over another. And when you make choices one over another, even if it is a family situation, somebody's going to get their nose out of joint. So you have to go a little bit gentle here. Look at the consequences before you make the choices. Okay, now we have to look at the Virgo. Okay, Virgo, many Virgos at the moment are going for broke. It's like, yeah, whatever, it's a party time. It's like, I'm out there. It's like that. Well, just how about pulling a little rein back on that Virgo ability to balance things and to watch the pennies? Yes, have what you want. Have a great time, but let's not over flatten the plastic at the moment, darling. The tendencies around Virgo at the moment is to be very un-Virgo and spend. Yeah, well, let's just bring a little bit of common sense in. Oh yeah, spend, have some fun and look after yourself, but a little bit of Virgo common balance would be good. Librans, the emotional connection and financial connections are very interacted and very strong at the moment. So you're probably, overreacting to something that's not quite workable financially. So what you need to do is back down slowly in that and let it all come together for you. It's like you're pushing against a current here, darling. You're not a salmon swimming upstream. You're a trout going downstream. So let's not fight against what's happening. It's about going with the flow, but it's about seeing that it's not as bad as it is. It's about seeing that, okay, maybe you're overreacting a little bit. You need to step back from situations, especially emotional and financial. Give it a day or two for the balance to happen. Scorpios. Okay, Scorpios are all about newness. You're letting in new light, new ideas, new directions. Now, it's the same as sunlight. Sunlight is good in small doses. Sunlight in big doses will absolutely flatten you. This is what you need to be doing at the moment, is checking if you're bringing in too much and that you're not giving yourself time to absorb, to align with, to put in use and into balance of what you've already got. It's like the Scorpio, you could go into overload at the moment, and overload for you is not a good thing because you tend to have a little hissy fit and a little dramatic performance when you can't get it all together. However, learning is a great thing, and opening your doors and your energy levels to new knowledge is fine. Just let's not go into overload in any situation here, darling. You have to look after the day-to-day stuff as well as the everything else. Sagittarius. Sag, you're about to come through a long, hard struggle time, which has probably been maybe 2 to 3 years where things have been simmering in the background. This is about opening doors now and walking away from things that have caused you drama. And this could be things you put into your own space and your own being. It's about standing tall. It's about taking that step up. And it's also about accepting that hand up and knowing you can do anything. There's a lot coming in 3 here. The financial strengths are going to change. There's a financial switch in balance. So, you guys are going to do all right. So hang in there. Hey, that'll about do us for today. You take care, and I'll catch up with you shortly. Blessed be.